In Ukraine, a first convoy of evacuees has finally escaped from the hell of Mariupol, the city under siege for more than a week. There was no official evacuation corridor, though, just a convoy of cars that made a run for it. As Europe correspondent Lisette Raymer reports, they got lucky in a way others did not.
It was a day marked on the calendar for another round of peace talks. It ended up marred by another round of shelling. Kyiv residents knew the war was on their doorstep, but in an instant it tore through the hearts of their homes. Hundreds live in this apartment block, turned into an inferno and left blackened.
Текла вода, був перебитий трубопровід, текла вода.
Тут все горіло, воняє.
Inside, the possessions of ordinary Ukrainians lie shattered and scattered. No weapons or military targets in sight. Even closer to the centre of the capital, this intercepted Russian missile did far more damage than just startle someone on their morning walk. Another was killed, caught in the mess of a mangled tram. If the attack on Kyiv is just beginning, Mariupol's appears never-ending. The besieged city is battered, bloody and barely hanging on. More than 2,500 civilians have died in this cauldron of hell, and those living in it are barely surviving, with no water, power or heat. 160 cars were able to escape today, the first successful evacuation. Desperate doesn't do the cities of the southern coast justice. In Mykolaiv, the latest shelling killed at least 2 people. And just 2 hours west, Odessa waits in a nervous peace. Locals stare at the horizon, waiting for the Russian warships they know will soon appear.
The neighbouring hostilities are not lost on the people of Odessa. The war is edging closer every day. And if Russia does make it here, it will effectively cut off Ukraine from all overseas trade and military aid. The National Navy base is here, and a large majority of all imports and exports come through this port.
I live in Bessarabia, Zmeyny.
This man's home is Snake Island off the coast, where Ukrainian soldiers famously told a Russian warship before being brutally bombed. His own message to the invaders is equally as colourful. Our translator didn't have the English words to do his anger towards them justice.
Ukraine.
President Zelensky continues to boldly walk the streets, describing the ongoing peace talks as difficult after they were halted today to resume tomorrow. But with every day that passes, so much more is being lost in Ukraine. Buildings bombed, history reduced to rubble, livelihoods burning to the ground, lives stolen.
Ukraine is on fire. The country is being decimated before the eyes of the world.
The image of this heavily pregnant woman being carried away on a stretcher after the Mariupol hospital maternity wing was hit was etched in the aching hearts around the world. Doctors revealed today that both she and her baby have since died. Russia had claimed these victims were faked. Crisis actors, they called them. But this is the unbearable reality of a needless war.